Shalom Aleichem and welcome to Online Smicha. Today again we'll discuss something that's appropriate to the times that we're spending so much time in Shul, Yom Tovim, Shabbosos, and there is a din that we have to be aware of. The Alter Rebbe in Hilchos Shabbos Siman Shin Beis Seif Ches writes, he discusses folding clothing. Because folding clothing, the Alter Rebbe says, if you fold it directly on its crease, it's misakin keli. You're fixing it. You're cleaning it. You're making it better. That's part of strengthening the keli, an extension to misakin keli. So the Alter Rebbe says that under certain conditions, it's definitely not allowed to fold kelim begadim on its crease. So what would be after davening and you have your talus? So the Alter Rebbe says, in the end of Seif Ches, he says like this: when are you allowed to fold a beged? Has a couple of conditions. Achar shalav sham upashtam me'olav, certain kelim, certain begadim, when you take them off, you're allowed to. Condition number one, if your intention is to wear that garment again today, because when you're doing that for later on today, so folding it, you're still benefiting from the folding for later on Shabbos. However, if your intention is, I'm done with the talus, I'm done with the clothes, this pair of pants, and I'm just folding it for another day, you're not allowed to fold it on the crease on Shabbos, as the Alter Rebbe makes reference to the next sif, because you are mesakin keli. Therefore the Alter Rebbe clearly says, asur lekapel hatalis shel mitzvah. It is prohibited to fold your talus. Shepoishtim b'Shabbos shachris, the one that you take off Shabbos after shachris, after musaf. If you taking off your talus and it's and in your community you don't wear a talus again mincha time, so in other words after musaf, davening is done with the talus and you're not going to use it again on Shabbos, you're not allowed to fold it on the crease. Now, in the next siv, the Alter Rebbe goes on to make levels. When is it a bigger tikkun keli, two people doing a folding, one person doing a folding, or if it's on a white garment, a colored garment. But the Alter Rebbe seems to be very simple and very clear, that being that this is the last time that you're going to use it today, folding a talus on the keli, on its crease would be tikkun keli, and it's shaloi l'tzarech Shabbos, you won't need it anymore, so it's prohibited. Why is it? What do we find that either people don't know about this, or sometimes you look around the shul, you might see people doing it, and are they all wrong, or what are they relying on? So there are those that do fold the talus, but they don't fold it directly on the crease. And that's also mentioned in the Shulchan Aruch, because it's only a tikkun keli when you have the same line, again pressed together, so that helps the keli. But if you're always changing it, there is no tikkun keli. However, the Ksar Shulchan, Reb Chaim Noah, writes that he saw that people are machmir, and people don't even rely on that heter. Why? Because listen, when somebody walks by and sees you folding the talus, he's not, especially if you're an honorable person, he's not careful enough to look, is he doing it on the crease or not? He's not learned enough. He just knows that the rabbi or my friend, my good friend here, who I respect, is doing something which must be correct, must be allowed. He does not know that you're not folding on the crease. So therefore, the Ksar Shulchan suggests that you shouldn't even do it that way. So it shouldn't mislead people that they'll fold any garment or a talus shel mitzvah in a way that you're not supposed to. Shekayach, and please join us again next week.